Hello and welcome to the first in a series of backgammon videos that I am calling 2000 or Bust. My name's Ed Hall. I'm the host of the Over the Board Backgammon podcast, and while the show is on hiatus at the moment, returning in 2026, I've been playing a bit more backgammon, which has been great, and I decided I wanted to try and make some of these videos just, diarising my attempts to become a better backgammon player. We're going to be using the Backgammon Galaxy site for these videos. There are of course lots of other sites available, a few of which I might mention at the end of this video as well, but I'm a big fan of playing on Galaxy and have been for the last couple of years. My username is Ed Hall if you want to look me up or play a game. And let's just have a quick look at my profile first. So I've been playing backgammon all my life, but it's only really the last 2 or 3 years that I've been trying to take the game more seriously and trying to improve as a player. For the last, 6-9 months I've been hovering at around about an 1800 level, which is, great. It's an improvement on where I was at. As you can see, a little bit lower than that at the moment. But basically I tend to fluctuate between Advanced Level 3 and Master Level 1, and had a very brief spell there in the 1900s that I don't think lasted very long at all. But I am, aiming to reach a 2000 rating, hence the rather clunky title that I chose off the top of my head for this series of videos, 2000 or Bust. I don't know what Bust looks like, I hope I don't have to find out, but I know what 2000 looks like and I want to get there, and maybe you want to come and join with me and see if we can all improve together whilst watching these videos and talking about backgammon. Let me just take you here to my stats to give you a bit of a picture where I'm at. I go okay at DMP, and that's something that's improved a lot, especially in the last, maybe 6 to 9 months. I'm really happy to be averaging under 5 and being able to play, significantly under 5 on a fairly regular basis. But that really does not paint the whole picture. If we have a look over here, clearly my match play, how I use the cube, there's a lot of room for improvement there, and I'm sure, or at least, I am sure that I'm not alone in being a kind of middling backgammon player who is, going okay and improving, but really needs to work on match play. And I'm hoping that there's other people out there like me who would like to watch this video, get involved, hop on the chat, and talk about backgammon with me. So my goals in the kind of short to medium term, I want to get to be, 10 and under in terms of 5-point matches, 7-point matches, and obviously not just here but over the board as well. And these numbers are important and also not important. I think it was Sander Liloff who said something like, I don't care about PR, I just want to play good backgammon, and that's how I feel about it too. So the way that I'm going to try and do this, especially in the first few videos, is by playing against the bot, and I'm going to be using the International Master profile as one that's at or slightly above the level that I'm aiming to achieve. In general, I'll be playing matches because this is the area that I want to improve. But just for today, for the first video, I'm going to be playing a single match. Is there an option to do without the cube? Just a 1-point match, yes. And I like the recent additions of the move feedback and the hint button. I certainly use those sometimes when I'm practicing myself, but I'm not going to use these on the videos because I just want to, talk about the position and then have a look at the analysis afterwards. And talk being the operative word here. Another reason that I'm making these videos, I've become acutely aware recently about the power of talking about backgammon, the power of verbalizing your own thought processes, how important it is for me as a player to slow down, look at the options, and not just think about what I can do, but talk about what can I do and why can I do that, and what impact is it going to have on the game, and how does it affect how the game is going, what sort of things do I need to be thinking about. Yeah, I'm just rambling on now, but talking during the game is the whole point of these videos, and I think a great way for anyone to work on improving their backgammon is to find someone to talk about games with. I will, of course, be playing ranking matches as well. I can't improve my improve my rating playing these unranked matches. Maybe with some previous guests or friends of the podcast. That would be a great way to put some videos together as well. But for today, it's just me versus the bot. It's just a 1-point match. Let's see how we go. Okay, so here's my opponent playing as Red Ashir, who's rated 2200. Looks like, what was that for the opening? Oh, they threw a 3-1. Okay, so pretty good opening move. So 6-4, I mean, making the 2-point here would be quite aggressive. Something like chasing gammons if I was in a position to do so, but right here at the start, I can't see anything better than doing this. Is there any value in playing 6-4 and running all the way? I think possibly not again at this stage of the match, but, we'll find out at the end how I did. Okay, another 3-1 for white. Sorry, it's me playing red. I think I said my opponent playing red before. Okay, so with all of these pointing at me, I think coming on and making an anchor, the butterfly anchor here is going to be the right way to go. I've just done what I said I wouldn't do and make a move without looking at some alternatives and thinking about some alternatives. But, within reason, there'll be some moves that we can still just make automatically. Although having said that, I'm sure that's where I'm going to identify some errors and some blunders in my very first analysis at the end of this video. Okay, 3-2 again. So, what are my options? I mean, not much. I've got this, of course, as 3-2. Sort of another builder, although I've already got a builder sitting on the 8-point. I don't see slotting here. Looks far too aggressive given that my opponent already has 3 homeboard points. 2 down also is just leaving an awful lot of shots. So let's just quickly say no to both of those and we'll do this as 3-2. Double 5s. Okay, so a 4 would be nice. 5-1. Okay, similar situation before. I mean, not much choice here with the 5, I think. This just looks awful with the 1. So I think now is time to slot, and makes much more sense to me to slot the 5-point than the bar point here. Double 6 for white. This might be a quick first video. That's okay. This can be just up on the channel as a little taster. And if you like what I'm doing here and want to see some longer matches, then sooner rather than later there'll be a whole series of videos to watch. Okay, 5-2. Can't see anything better than making the 4-point here. Okay, so I've got a couple of things to hit here. Not hitting anything with a double 4 though. I'm trying to remember what the must have been a 3-4. I wonder if that was an error. I'll make sure to have a look at any errors that the bot produces as well. In terms of double 4, I mean, I'd like to leave these here in case my opponent doesn't have the opportunity to keep both of those moving. What does double 4s do to my position here? Nothing good. 1, 2, 3. See, I don't want to just leave 1 here, although it does improve my timing if I do get hit. It might be useful to have the spare here. Okay, let me think about that. Well, how about we do that? This will be an interesting one to look at afterwards, I think. Let's say that I am doing this. See what the analysis makes of that. Definitely going to leave 1 of those behind. That gives me the option now to make the 5-point. And then 3 here. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, 6-4 sails past my lonely little checker here. 5-3. This looks good for the 5. We'll come down with a 3. Okay, 4-3. Again, not much to do now, but try and build my board and hope to avoid any huge throws. That double 6 looks okay for me. No hits with the 4-3. Also no reason to leave here though. Getting hit at the moment would still be a bit disastrous. And I still have moves to make before I have to crunch. Okay, double 5, so now no choice but to come out. Miles behind in the race. So I do have a choice, but this looks terrible. Does my opponent have anything that they're going to roll that could potentially leave a shot? No, 5-2 plays. So yeah, I feel like I'm already losing so much that coming out with the 5 and leaving the single there might be my only option, and certainly allows me at least one more roll to improve things on my home board before things start going bad there. Okay, 6-1. Be great to be left a shot now. Okay, 5-3 is not too bad. I can still preserve things here. 5-2, so it's only really big doubles that are going to leave a shot at the moment. This is DMP, of course, so gammons don't matter at all, so I can leave that there all day. So let's just do that. And cross our fingers and hope for the best. Okay, that move happened very quickly. Not sure what the roll was, but we have been left with a shot, which we have missed. And whatever they roll next time, I think this is about ready to resign with 4-3. I suppose they could... I don't think this player is going to, but hit me by mistake and end up leaving me a shot. It seems incredibly unlikely, but I wonder actually, bearing that in mind, if this is just going to be interpreted as a huge error because I should be running. But either way, doesn't matter much, and I am ready to resign. So let's have a look at how we did. Analysing your game, of course, in whatever way you choose to do it is really, really important in terms of improving as a backgammon player. Looks like we went okay here. Just the one error to look at. I wonder if it was that little cheeky leaving that checker there in case the computer made a mistake and hit me. No, it wasn't. It was this here, the double 4. Okay, so smallish error. But it does want me to play 13-9 still. Oh, okay, no, it wants me to run both of those guys. No point in leaving one behind, so that's the error there. But why? Yes, being hit is a problem, although it leaves a checker for me. Could be back here as a spare and improves my timing. I'm already far enough behind in the race. I don't know. I might need a little help with this one. Please feel free if you want to jump into the comments on this very first video with just the one error to look at. Why is that the better play? Alright, I'm going to leave it there for today. This was just an experiment really. Short, sharp video. Very next one I'll be jumping into playing a match. But yeah, if you if you like this, if you think it's got legs, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think. That was a really quick game, but I enjoyed it anyway. And if you have not yet had the chance to check out the Over the Board podcast, I will definitely be leaving a link to that in the description for this video as well. If you want to hear interviews with people from around the world of backgammon, for example, a fairly recent one with Mark Olson, the CEO of Backgammon Galaxy, again with whom I'm in no way affiliated. I'll just mention a couple of other platforms here that are great for playing backgammon on as well, although I've chosen to use Galaxy because I just like it and I like the way it looks. Open Gammon is a great site. I've been having a lot of fun playing on there. I did an interview with the creator of Open Gammon a while back as well, and you can find that in the main feed for the podcast. And someone else I interviewed, Alfie Kirkpatrick, the creator of Backgammon Hub, is a site that I've used less, but I think looks fantastic in terms of arranging tournaments. Beautifully laid out, easy to use. So yeah. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.